that noise. Anyways, got taken care of. We have on the new Nintendo 3DS, you have your cameras and your indicator light. And in here, on the front panel, is where your serial code will be, since of the interchangeable faceplates, and also all the stuff you like on the back. It's just all the same information, which I think it's got a little bit more. Yeah, it's got more information actually. Probably because they could get away with it. But yeah, there you go. There's that. Alright, let's click it back on. Cool. While the old one is pretty much this. I said old again. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call it the old one because I'm used to saying it, even though I don't really like it. You got your two cameras, your camera indication light if it's on, and then also your what is this thing? Indication light. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, externally, pretty similar. The new Nintendo 3DS is a bit taller and a little bit longer, so it's a little bit wider. Depth-wise, the new Nintendo 3DS is a little bit thicker, actually. It's almost, like, honestly, you'll never, like, ever feel it, but, yeah, this one is actually a little bit taller, and I'm not including, like, the part where it, like, drops off on the old one. It actually, this one is, maybe not, hold on. No, I think this one is thicker. Okay, I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and open the hoods of these things. Alright, on the inside of the new Nintendo 3DS, we have your camera, your what's that thing? Okay, the infrared light that shines on your face so it knows how to track it. 3D, volume, circle, your circle pad, your D-pad, A, B, X, Y, and colors. Ooh, Super Nintendo / Famicom. Your C-stick, and your start select, and your home, and your mic. While on the original, we have just the camera, the 3D depth slider, the circle pad, the D-pad, A, B, X, Y, power, start, home, and select. So the power's on the inside on the old one, which I actually like it better, because on the new Nintendo 3DS, it's practically impossible to press this thing, but alright. Internally, I will talk about everything that's new. So let's go ahead and power them on. And there you go. There's one of our new features of the new Nintendo 3DS. It is faster than the old one. And, well, that's neat and all. As you can tell, it's not a lot faster, but it is quite nice for downloading stuff, because that 1 second, could lead up to like an entire minute off or so. And, I think it actually loads faster in some places, like powering on. I think it takes, let's just go ahead and open Mi Plaza. This is like one I think is a really good idea to show you guys these speed tests. Sorry, there's kind of a little bit of glare on the new Nintendo 3DS. I guess we're just going to have to roll with it, maybe. It's kind of a little bit less. Alright, so you get the point. As you can see, already there. While the new one is thinking, or the old one, as you can see, it took a lot longer to get to that first screen. And if we press the home button, if I don't hit the camera, maybe. New Nintendo 3DS, definitely a little bit faster. But again, to the point where, yeah, it's noticeable, but after a while, it's going to feel slow again. Which I wouldn't know, because I switched between my, the new Nintendo 3DS and my original XL, actually. I don't really play on this one that much, but just because this not my newest installment, but I've had my XL since it came, or like the year of launch. And so, you know, all my information's on that one, so I don't really bother with this one that much. Okay, so there you go, speed test. Another thing that is improved is, well, obviously the C-Stick, but that's kind of, and the ZL and ZR, but that's, you know, kind of normal. The battery life is longer. I can't remember the exact ones on this one, but I think you get 1 to 2 more hours of battery life on this, which is nice, because I kind of find that the original one, battery isn't exactly great. Okay, good, you can't see it, but there is, the battery is a little bit, on 3 bars, that one's on 4. I'm like, well, this isn't proving my point, is it? But I think I charged this one pretty recently. No, I charged them on the same day, it's just I've been using this one more, because like I said, I don't really use this one that much. Oh, yeah, on the new Nintendo 3DS, the 3D face is now face tracking, so it tracks your face, and that's why this little thing there is to indicate that, or as to light up your face, but with a light you can't see, infrared. And on this one, if you move it, it's blurry and it doesn't work quite right. But it was nice if you held it still, and that's why I never used it in car trips, but honestly, that's kind of fine. And then the last difference I know of, other than battery life and speed, would be the cameras, which, as you know, this one takes pretty crappy pictures. This one, yes, is improved, but not really. It's still really crappy. It's the same. I think this one's got a little bit better picture quality, but I think what they improved on the most was, I believe, it takes a lot better pictures in the dark. Like, I think it takes pictures in the dark like as if they were in the day, and so I think that's why. I think that's what they kind of hit, or like close, like not exactly, obviously, but I think that's what they were going for with this one. I don't know. But I mean, to be fair, it's a gaming device. It's not really need the camera to be spectacular. It just kind of needs to be there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. That was the review on the new Nintendo 3DS and the original.